Hello, everybody. Let's give people a moment to trickle in. We also need to give Crimson one moment to get started. So just please take your bathroom break, get your drinks ready, get your food ready for the spectacle that's about to unfold. Greetings, everybody. This is Ultramania 2022 Summer Relay, and this is the Esperata Kumite. Today I got with me Jamers, the living legend. You've seen Jamers 1cc's of nearly everything. He's especially proud of his 600 million DDP. He's done the Aura Loop and Ketsui. In this particular game...
The stream.
What's that?
Echo on the stream.
Shoot.
Double audio.
I don't think you actually muted somebody or something like that. Okay, it's good. It's good now.
Am I echoing?
No, it's all good now.
Okay.
No, I'm probably going to leave to not interrupt you or something like that, since I don't know that much about this game.
So als we have one. I've played a few, I guess, yeah. Oh, thanks. It's
There is no audio coming through right now for some fucking reason.
Test.
Can you hear me?
The stream has no
Okay.
audio.
Can you guys hear me at this point, or am I echoing? Sorry about the technical difficulties.
you can only hear me, apparently.
Am I echoing or not?
I think only my audio is coming through. Not going
Now
to the
everything
comments.
works.
Okay, wait, am I echoing on you, Jamers? I do
don't
not have the
think so,
game
no.
audio on purpose right now. So I have to pick one audio channel to come through. Okay, no echo. Alright, so, one more time for my introduction. We got the big time Jamers. He's 1cc'd a ton of crazy games. He's got 35.7 mil in this game, 600 million on DDP. He's done the Aura Loop and Ketsui. He's done so many amazing things. And he knows this game inside and out for the scoring, at least compared to a scrub like me. And to our left, we got the Void. He's 1cc'd a variety of shim-ups. He's proven his ability to improvise and his quick thinking and lightning reflexes through games like Touhou and House of the Dead. He has an extra no-miss, no-bomb of Touhou 6 and Touhou FDF2 1cc. It's the Void. We got rs9. He's a hardcore Konami enjoyer. He's finished the first loop of several Konami games like Gradius 1 and 2 along with Salamander 2. He's proud of his personal best of 1.3 million points in Salamander 2. And today he's going to show his versatility by going in this cave, Kumite. It's rs9. And finally, we got the underdog of the group that only makes him more dangerous. He's using this Kumite to prove his skill to the world. Every time the game slows down, he gets angry. Every time he gets angry, he sees red. That's where he gets his name. It's Crimson. So without further ado, friends and citizens, let's get this going. I'm going to start the timer. I will get audio from one stream, and we will begin.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's been
Got some good stuff coming up here. So let's begin
lots
here.
of,
Starting the
lots of diversity
timer.
in the players here, I think.
Get
which
moving,
is
boys.
interesting.
So what is the basic premise of this game? Like, what are we trying to do here? It's just, like, does it have focus shots? What are the basic mechanics?
I think the basic mechanics just you have the shots, you have the shots, you have the shots. You also have like the unique thing with this game is the splatter shots, like the super shot or whatever you want to call it. Which is a secondary kind of shot that you can it says with like 16 parts and you can hit enemies with it, and every time the more of these parts that hit the enemy, and then you kill the enemy with normal shot, and you get like a multiplier based on how many of those landed. See like ×2 right here on the screen. ×8, that's how many times it hit the enemy before you kill it. And that's the only time how you get like the multiplier going. You have to hit it first with the splatter shots, and then with the normal shot.
Okay.
That's how the basic kind of scoring.
So this game is about combining your splatter. It's kind of like Ketsui, where you got to do your normal shots, then you got to do your focus shots, and kind of switch between the two. Correct?
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Yeah, it's kind of like the same kind of rhythm you have to do.
Now, I noticed they're not all playing the same character. So I understand the character that Crimson and the Void are playing is a bit easier to play the game with, but Iori, which rs9 is playing, is a bit more difficult. Yes.
Yeah, Iori is kind of like the scoring shot in this game. She has like a harder time with survival because her shot is like so weak. But because her shot is so weak, she's easier to use for scoring, which is like the interesting.
Oh, forgive me, I mixed it up. I'm sorry. The Void is playing Iori. The other two are playing. What's the name of that character? The other two are.
JB the
JB.
fifth.
Okay. No,
yeah, JB is like.
That's my fault. The Void is playing Iori. I have it mixed up on my right screen. Okay, noted for the future. We're getting experience, gentlemen. We're leveling up together.
That's so good. Yeah, JB is the survival-wise is like very good, I think. As he has like the white shot, which is very good for like stages. And if you can like, go up close, you can do like a lot of damage by just point blanking things. And that's like very good. He also has like yeah, all the special shots are like different for all the characters. Like JB's goes like very front. Without if you don't have to move all that much, get it to the front, which is very good. Yeah, for so for stages, JB is like very good. Bosses as well, I think. If you can like get close, it's also really good for bosses. So for survival wise, I think like in between the other characters probably the best for survival, like the Yusuke. Just like the straight shot, which is like melts the bosses. And bosses are very good for. The bosses are the hard part in this game, so I'd definitely say.
I know at the end you have the old lady that throws huge bitch slaps at you. I've seen her CBT a lot of people who want to finish this game.
Yeah. It's pretty tough one, yeah. Pretty tough final boss. The Mizugawa.
Now, so you're saying JB, he's got like a huge spread, so he's really good if you just kind of want to learn this game and It's kind of like using Type C if you were to play play like DDP, right? Now you got that big long spread that can hit most of the popcorn. Then you have a good point blank.
Yeah, the big stage is a lot easier. Yeah. Don't
Okay.
have to be as crazy with your routing.
But I
It's
take it
prob-
already demands a lot more discipline because you gotta make every shot count, right?
Yeah, she's very weak, so if you like get behind on like enemy killing, you're kind of in trouble. Be proactive. Yeah, still all in stage 1, I see. Yeah, stage 1 is different for each character. JP starts in the mall, and then Irori starts at the bay. Yusuke starts at the school.
Oh, you had a question earlier. Jamers, what was that shim-up you played with the flying weasel in one of the shim-up slams?
Flying Weasel?
Yeah, flying
You
weasel.
mean like Hacha Matcha Fighter? Did I
Oh,
play
somebody
that
said
game?
Hacha Mecha Fight. Okay, that's probably the right one. And somebody asked, is there any advantage to playing on the player 2 side? Like in Gigawang, if you go on player 2 side, you can actually activate a glitch where the rank number goes up. I doubt this game has that egregious of a problem. But,
Yeah, player 2 is interesting in this game. There's like sort of like a bug with it, where if like normally if you use a bomb, it like breaks the chain of like the enemy of the items. With player 2 that doesn't happen for some reason, and that's like very helpful for like one specific part in like TH3V02 with like the clones. And that's like a very big scoring trick you can do there. But also, the game starts at like higher rank if you play start as player 2. So it's mostly a scoring advantage more than anything. If you want to play for like pure survival, you probably just want to go player 1 though. But I think these players are just used to like using player 2.
got it. Okay. So it's a bomb bug. That's interesting. I'm also trying to fix the screen, so I must listen to the leader of Bafrica.
Yeah, the Void is currently milking the boss, I see. Yeah, there's like thing with the splatter shots is that if you only hit like one part of it on the boss, you get like a score bonus for that. You get like score for like hitting enemies with the splatter shot. So if you can keep doing that to like stall the boss and like keep like doing like tick points on it, get like a bunch of score for it. It's actually quite a lot actually compared to like normal tick points.
No, thank you,
Nice.
audience, for helping me with these little things here. Cause like I barely noticed as I was in a scramble to get this together. What's the typical clear time for this game when you're doing a survival run? Like, how many minutes would you say? 20, 18, 30?
I think like around 30, I think. 30, 25.
Okay. Because, yeah, so 30 minutes is not a bad reset time for this game.
No, it's basically like one full one, so...
Okay.
Yeah, I think my clear was like 33 minutes. But if you like milk the game a lot, then it obviously get like a lot longer.
So you're
You
saying
can get, it can, like if you milk all of it, then the first 3 stages last like 30 minutes.
So if I'm milking, does that mean I mean, is there a timer in this? Like when I play Mars Matrix, you know, it flat out says you have 40 seconds to milk this boss. You know, is there a time limit in this, or can you milk as long as you can endure?
Timers are like 5 minutes. That's
Oh.
like really, really long.
Okay, so it's just long. I mean, but it's not infinite. It's not like a
It's
dead
not
game
infinite, no.
that never. Okay,
There's one boss phase that does have an infinite timer. That's like the only one, and milking it decreases the boss's health, so it's not like it's infinite by design. Always going to like kill the boss at some point.
Oh,
Yeah, like-
so okay, wait. So like every second, like maybe they lose like 0.001 health, and it's just kind of ticking down every like a health every so much frame, and they'll just eventually explode. But they don't really leave. They don't like leave the screen. They just explode and die.
Yeah, they just tend to explode. Yeah.
Okay. See, like some other games, they'll just leave the screen if you wait too long and be like, haha. Got it.
Yeah, that's a good retreat. Like a big
I'm gonna
sweet,
retreat. You weren't
enemy
cool enough to beat
retreated.
me. Yeah, you weren't cool enough to beat me. Sorry. See you again next credit.
Yeah, I think Ibawa also does that.
Oh, and Rodro, thank you for following. Welcome to the show. Alright, so we got 20
one,
minutes. Sorry, go on.
And maybe one other thing I didn't mention yet is there's also like a mechanic where if you like destroy enemies while like bullets are like on top of them, you cancel those bullets into items. And there's like a little kind of chain going on with the items, just like kind of like in Katsui. If you like cancel like a bunch of them, a timer like starts and that ticks up a tiny bit every time you collect an item, but it's like very little. And that kind of do like this little kind of chains like that. Also like Katsui.
So this game encourages you to actually use your bombs instead of just stock them. You can actually, use your resources.
And bombs are weird. Very weird in this game.
Oh wait, never mind.
maybe-
Okay, so it's a different mechanic. It's not. I'm sorry. What makes the chain happen again? What turns them into items? Forgive me one more time.
Just killing enemies.
Just
and then,
killing them. Oh, okay. It's so bullet cancels
explosion.
into items. Got it.
Yeah, the enemy explosion like changes bullets into items.
Okay, I'm watching more carefully now. I see what you're talking about.
Yeah, you can kind of scarcely see like big enemy clusters, big bullet clusters.
Oh, and I see there's a ×8, a ×16. Is that what that's from? This collection of items?
Yeah, that's the splatter shot. Like how many parts of the splatter shot hit the enemy. If all of them hit, then it's like ×16, and you get like the maximum multiplier.
Okay, and that's part of the reason why you want to do your splatter shot into your focus.
Ooh, rs9 game over.
But it's okay. We got 18 minutes, just get the shakes off, get your nerves up, steal your heart.
Yeah, the thing with the bomb. I think, yeah. If you bomb... Yeah, it's the items. Once you get max power, the items turn into like the red ones, instead of the green ones, like you see in the top right. And once you collect like 100 of them, first time it's 100. That's on the maximum. And once you bomb, that number starts counting down, and during that time, enemies drop like bomb pieces that like refill your bomb. And once the timer goes back down to 0, like that stops. And then next time the counter has to be 200 for that to happen. That's kind of how bombs work. And the maximum number of items like it keeps increasing, like I said. And for score, you actually want to like increase that number, have like a higher end game bonus for that. So you have to do like complicated bomb strategies to like get that up.
Okay, so
There's one.
sorry.
That's-
Go on.
Yeah, because one other big thing about like the chaining in this game is that once you are like a maximum items, maximum gold items, there's like a FIFA mode where it's much easier to like chain. Because items keep dropping faster and stuff. It makes it much easier to like keep the chain going. So it's like this complicated like juggling of making sure you have FIFA mode, but also like increasing the item meter by bombing, and that's like it's very complicated.
Okay, so if you want to score this game, you need to balance between your your automatic fire, your focus shot, picking up bomb fragments in the right order, and canceling enemy bullets into more items, just to get a bunch of chains going all together. Is that kind of what the flavor is here?
Yeah, basically, yeah. It's like a whole bunch of things like stack on top of each other. You have to take into account.
Okay, so like if me, Jimmy McNewbie, wants to learn to score this game, where would I start? What would be the first thing I would want to learn how to do to score this game? Would I want to focus on my scatter shot into focus shot? Would I want to focus on picking up items? Like, where would you start if you wanted to get in on this action?
I think just focus on like times 16s. I think it's like the easiest at first. And then like still the biggest like increase of score is just like not dying at the end. Extra life gave a lot of points.
Got it. So get your time 16, then kind of learn, timings to get more items and just kind of snowball off of that?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Okay.
Try to get like little chains going.
No, absolutely. And, somebody said Octane said, imagine they made this right after DDP. Do you happen to know if this was done like right after DDP?
This was immediately after DDP. The shmup, the next shmup they made was this, yeah.
Okay.
There were like two other weird games they made in between, but I don't know much about those.
Fair enough. But you played so many other games, man. You should know it all. You're the great Jamers.
But they're not shmups, like, so.
Oh wait, it was not. Okay, because somebody mentioned the car game. Okay, I get why Bath is joking about the car game now.
Yeah, it's like steep slope sliders and Urpoko, the ultimate like the puzzle Urpoko. This was with the cat from Diamond V1. Two great games.
Yeah, they're currently at 14 minutes left, and like I only did one Kumite so far against Fire, and we did a 5-minute timer. But if I had this much time, I'd kind of use this time to get my nerves ready, kind of just feel confident and stuff, and then just go all in at the end. If I'm not feeling it till that time, what do you kind of do during your during your duels, during your Kumites? Like, what's kind of your philosophy on how to survive this? The mental game that you play against yourself.
Yeah, I think just play, I guess.
You just play.
Get,
okay, you don't think too hard. You just play. You just do.
Yeah, just like focus on what you have to do and stuff.
No, that's fair. That's fair. It's really easy to
Try
overcomplicate.
Try to get like a run in, I guess, before actually you get in trouble with the timer.
Oh yeah, just like a security one. Okay, that's fair. It's like just got a safety one all if you can before the timer, then just give fancy, go crazy. That way you have something ready. That's fair.
Yeah, they're milking the boss a little bit here. Stage 1 boss. They have there's different parts on this boss that you can destroy for cancels. So you want to time those destructions when a lot of bullets are on top of that boss part, and then destroy them, and then destroy it to get a lot of cancels, bullet cancels.
Got it. So I see rs9. He waited for a huge pattern to come up before he went for the final shot to try to get as many items as possible.
Yeah, that's also a good thing to do. Yeah.
Oh, stage order. Is it unique to each character, or is it random like a Psycho game, or how's stage order taken care of in this?
The first stage is determined for each character, and I said, JB gets the mall, Iwoi gets the bay, and Yusuke gets the school. But then the next two stages are normally randomized, but you can determine which one you want by pressing a certain button while you select the character. I think if you press the B button for Iwoi, you get mall as stage 2, but C you get school as stage 2. You can determine it, so yeah.
Okay, and that's why the Void declared to me he had a specific order that he wanted, because you can press the buttons and get the stage order you want to the next two stages. Got it.
Yeah, I definitely want that if you want to go for serious things.
Okay.
Because stages are very different depending on if they're on stage 2 or 3. Like the enemy formations are different, and like the difficulty is different. Bosses is harder or easier.
So this is like Giga Wing, where it's like, okay, if you do the stage 4 version of this boss, they're gonna have this many extra patterns. The enemies are gonna have this many extra bullets. Blah blah blah. Correct?
Yeah. Yeah, the school boss actually gains like an extra health bar if it's on
Extra
stage
health
3.
bar?
Yeah. Has like an entire like new phase, like that splits up into two of them. Okay, let's go doing well. Yeah, Void is doing some good chains.
Oh, okay.
Good chains in stage 2 in the mall.
The Void said he's gonna do Bay, Mall, School. That's what his route is gonna be. Bay, Mall, School. That's what he told me in his notes.
Ah, it's interesting. Yeah, it's not. I'm not quite sure like which order is the best. From what I could think of when I tried it, I think school was better for stage 2, but I'm not sure what's like better, like optimized stuff. It's very similar, I think. It does like even out, I guess, with like different enemy formations and stuff.
Baff is claiming I already has a good stage route, the best even. That's his opinion. With City, School, and Mall.
Oh, that's for JB. Right. No,
So we're less than 9 minutes on the reset.
Bay is 0. Bay is 0. Yeah, I also did the same. I did the same route here. Yeah, Buff. Seemed optimal.
Oh, when you're fighting
Right.
bosses and breaking optional parts, does that put you in a I mean, when you break the optional parts, do they tend to have harder patterns? Like, let's say you blow off the left arm of a tank, like the left side, left track. Does he suddenly get like more elaborate and like difficult patterns as you blow that off and then go for the next part, like a Rising game?
Yeah, they kind of change like slightly. Kind of depends on like the boss, yeah.
Oh, quick, Doom Nukem, Nukem, thank you for the follow.
Kind of struggling a bit to get out of stage 3. Don't think anyone's made it to stage 4
no,
yet.
Okay, I'm sorry. Hold on, Mom. At the beginning of the game, I actually said the wrong person, because I'm looking at the wrong side of the screen. It's actually mirrored for what I set up. So yeah, the Void is playing Iori. The Void is Iori on the screen I have for him. And I'm sure Crimson and rs9 are in the correct spots. So sorry about the confusion at the start. Forgive me, Jamers. I wanted to make that clear to somebody in the audience.
That's fine. Been some Crimson beating the mall boss, the school boss.
We got our buddy CPS claiming real men fight Satoru and Iori. They don't use, first clear spread shot man.
Yeah, I actually used like Yusuke for like my first clear like many years ago.
Oh, I see everybody. I see almost everybody that I've ever run into playing this use Yusuke. That's the guy with the bandana, correct? I'm sorry, I kind of pat on their names here.
No, it's the like the front forward shot. It's small.
Okay. The one nobody picked right now. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
I never see him. I usually see either Iori or this guy. It's like nobody wants the middle ground. They're just either going all in.
Yeah. I think he's good for like melting bosses, but that's just me. But like way back.
I mean, we all got to start somewhere. Okay, we are approaching 6 minutes before a reset. Wow.
Time flies. Yeah, you can kind of see like the difference in like stages. All very different. Depending on like what order you get them.
Andreas Garboski, thank you for the follow. To not interrupt myself or my wonderful guest here, I turn off my alerts, but usually I have a guy who says, "Yeah, that makes sense," from Third Strike. Oh, Wabby Legs, thank you for the follow. But
It's a good clip.
yeah, no, I like the stuff they say in Third Strike. It'd be funny to mod that into like a game or like a Dojin project. Some of the sound effects from that. Oh, thank you, Silver Star.
Yeah, Olifanti, you know what to do. Yeah, the helicopter boss always seemed like super hard to me if it's not in stage 1.
I wonder what his late game pat like. You can make him your stage 4 boss, right? Or yeah, you can make him your stage 3 or 4, so you can make him really hard, huh? If you wanted to.
Yeah, the stage 3 versions are all pretty difficult. Oh, I think the tank is probably the easiest. The mall tank. You can just kind of like go on top of him and for the most part, like cheese all of it.
Oh, does this game have air-to-air collisions with? I mean, do the enemies in the air have collision boxes?
In the air, yeah.
Okay, but not on the ground,
Same,
obviously.
Nah, it's kind of the same for like every cave game.
Yeah, just making sure if there's an exception. I'm a sucker for no collision box air-to-air. Because Takumi
Yeah, I think
gave
that's
up on
very
that
fun. That's very fun, yeah. Especially like speed kill games, it's always fun to don't have like enemy collision.
That makes like that does make sense. I usually like to play speed kill style because the more I can speed kill, the less I have to memo. You know, so if I can just go up and get them, boom. I don't have to think as hard about the patterns.
Crimson is stage 4. Nice. And he just got the secret one up.
Oh, so
It's like
there's
a-
secret extends? How do you get the secret extends?
Stage 4 there's like a train in the background that like moves very fast. And if you like go, and the one up is on top of that train and it like speeds down the screen. So if you're like on the right spot, you can get like the one up while it passes by. Pretty easy one to know once you know it's there.
3-minute warning. We're almost there. Okay, so how do you
It's-
get extends in this game? Do you get them from score in specific conditions, or is it just specific conditions?
Yeah, it's just 2 score extents.
Kind of like Ketsui.
Yeah. And I've heard from people that they're kinda high, like the requirement. Like you have to do some kind of scoring to actually get the extents.
Okay, so you have to try.
You have to try, yeah.
Okay, they're not just handed to you for free.
I've heard people complain they didn't get them, so it has to be a little bit hard.
Okay. No, I struggled to get Ketsui ones until I kind of learned how to chain in that game.
Yeah,
Okay.
you have to do some effort, yeah.
Octane said
It's,
for the second extent, I found it to be similar like Futari, so you definitely have to score. That's his opinion about it.
Ooh. Crimson game over. This is Crimson get the farthest so far.
I believe so. Yes, yeah, he made it to stage 4. You know what's going on more than I do. I'm just kind of watching the technical aspect in the chat. I'm trusting you, Jamers, on this, and we're under 2 minutes now. This is going to be make or break coming up. I'm in
These things are.
suspense for all these hardened veterans.
It's always hard to like pay attention to like 3 different.
No,
At the same
it
time.
is, yeah. We could just cheese out and say the winner's to be determined if it even matters.
I just leave the responsibility to chat. Chat should always know. Obviously.
Baff said 5.3 million for Crimson.
Dang. This is going to be the surprise victory for Crimson.
Like I said at the beginning, if you're considered the underdog, sometimes that gives you the most determination because you want to you want to put more into it than everybody else. You know, you want to prove you can do this.
Yeah, I don't think anybody else made it to stage 4 yet. It's interesting.
But even Crimson admitted, you know, maybe he'll curse and, like, you know, get a little bit tilted, but it's good to see he's controlling himself enough to where he can make it happen. Oh yes, we're down to 30 seconds. 27 seconds.
If you're gonna reset, reset now. Yeah, you can make this game quite a bit more difficult for yourself if you like go for like a lot of scoring.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, this is where they're going to decide who wins, who loses. This is the fight for pride here. This is where it's all in.
But yeah, if you, I guess for like a committee, you probably like don't really want to do like crazy score strats and mostly focus on survival. And there are some really good like survival strats in this game that you can apply. There's like a very cool like guide someone made for like survival in this game. We do like a lot of like bomb planning to like get like recharges a lot. It's very cool. Yeah, it's very different from like score play.
Well, it's also the stress factor, man. So like, when I did my first and only one so far, it was like the tortoise versus the hare. My opponent can score way better than I can, so I just did the best I could to stay consistent. You know, and it paid off in different ways. Like, the first round I won because I kept my clutch. The second round I lost. Then we had to do a tiebreaker with a character we both never used in a stage order we never had. And, it literally came down to just a few frames of damage. But it was exciting. Nice. But I mean, you know, it's just those moments. It's like when you're really in it, when you're trying to win, but you gotta balance. Do I try to score, or do I try to survive, or do I mix it up and hope that I can do both to some degree?
Yeah. It's always fun that way. Yeah. I think for this committee, I think distance is probably going to matter a lot more.
No, 100%.
Yeah, Void should probably stop like doing all these mad tricks. Just focus on getting far. He probably can't help himself.
But I mean, this could be
Void's
ultra instinct. You know, I mean, this could be an ultra instinct kicking in. You know, it's like, all right, you know, I'm trying to put some false confidence into some of my opponents. Now I'm going to show what I really have. You know, we'll see.
Yeah, he's tasted the score, so he can't stop anymore. Has to go for it.
You know, when push comes to shove, you know you got to do it. And yeah, it makes sense for Void because, like I said, Void has a big Touhou background, you know, and Touhou players have to improvise a lot in the world of Touhou.
Yeah, Touhou players are very sus.
I'm more of a static pattern guy. That's why I'm having so much trouble with games like Ketsui and Battle Garega, because they do a lot of more dynamic, like, oh, you're in this location, well, we're going to give you this pattern kind of deal. And I'm struggling with that, but I'll get there one day.
Yeah, it's a lot of different kind of skills you need, like for like many different kind of games. Let's see. All on the school boss. You can see like in the health boss right here, you can see like Void has like an extra health bar because this is stage 3.
Oh, well, okay, okay.
Because it only has like 4 health bars because it's stage 2.
If he makes it to Grandma, I'm just curious how long it's going to take him to kill Grandma, because I know she has tons of health if you're playing Iori.
Yeah, it's a long fight, for sure. Probably the hardest part of the game as well, honestly. Void going for that, cancel. Times 16 cancel. And yeah, this boss is like very, very random. like what the bits do is like completely random, like what pattern they choose. You can get like the easy one where they just like aim at you. You can also just do like the big clusterfuck.
Okay, so you're saying like, yeah, the easier patterns, like they're just obviously aiming at you, whereas like as you go up, it's more like those patterns. It's like, okay, you have to do an exact tap dodge here, here, and here if you want to survive.
Yeah, it's
in this
very
location.
wild.
Oh,
Difference in difficulty.
okay, so rs9 is out.
Ah,
Sorry, rs9. But I gotta say, no matter who
Good show,
shows up, the
good
fact
show.
that you have the guts to be in front of your peers and do this, you know, that means a lot. There's a lot of people who don't want to do this style, and that's fine, but the fact that he did it, that just speaks volumes of his courage just to show up and do it.
yeah, these things are always very scary.
And stressful.
They're fun though. And it's all for fun anyway, so don't
No, but,
take it too seriously.
If we had a real audience, though, we got to give a round of applause for rs9, because he did, you know, he came. It didn't matter, man. He showed the world he can do this. And he played.
Yeah, it's very good, yeah.
I presume we're going to go for score, because it seems like score is supposed to be the theme of this. I didn't really set up this event, though, so... No, Octane, that's a legit question.
Usually distance is what first matters and then score, but I don't know.
Well, I know next time I choose to host an event, how I'm going to handle it. This is a great experience for me, too, just to kind of get the logistics of this down, so I can help more in the future.
Yeah, going by Arcadia rules. Distance over score.
Okay, so the
But yeah,
standard usually is distance
see-
first, right?
I can see like a clone here on the boss here. The last health bar. You get two of them at once. It's a very, very like random and dangerous phase. Something I don't really want to fight, honestly. It's like so random. Alright, stage 4.
Oh, I do like how this game has the absolutely mandatory train stage. Everything
Yeah, you
is
have to
at a
have
train
that.
stage.
Trains are good. Trains are good, Sam. Good stages always.
Submarine bosses are also important to have too, if you can somehow sneak them in.
Crimson is still full lives. Going to stage 4. It's very good. I think they're both on pretty even pace as far as survival. Yeah, both have bombed a few times. But you like bombing in this game like completely like destroys your scoring route. So it's definitely don't want to do that usually, but sometimes you have no choice. Yeah. I think Crimson took a hit, but he did get the secret extend. So he went back to 4 lives.
The way I always look at it, you know, anything's possible, man. I mean, especially down to the wire.
Yeah, anything can happen really.
I'm just really curious to see the Granny fight, because I know she's really tough.
Yeah. Well, quite a ways away.
Okay, what stage is Granny fight? Is that 5 or 6?
That's a 5B, what's stage 6, I guess.
Okay, so
There's like 5A and 5B, yeah.
Oh, so 5 is a two-parter.
Official terms, yeah.
Okay.
Official term, Yeah, Crimson taking a couple of hits. It's a bit painful. Yeah, just bomb. Yeah, the first couple of hits in this game are pretty painful. Because you do lose like almost the entire power. And that makes it very easy to like chain die a couple of times. That's usually what happens when you like die the first time in this.
Jeez, Olafante, sorry I killed your immersion. Try not to laugh. With the Twitch search bar. Immersion killer.
Yeah, both on the stage 4 boss now. This guy is pretty tough. It's pretty random. Almost feels like a Toho boss sometimes. Oof. That's it for Crimson. GG though, that's pretty quite far.
Hey, for somebody who's kind of known for, you know, getting a little bit tilted, he, like, after that clock was going down, man, he really clutched it out.
Yeah, that was great.
Like, you know, I can attest to when I get really upset, like, it can kill my entire run. I say this to a lot of people. Tilt kills people more than bullets.
Yeah, I think he no-missed to stage 4 as well, which is very good. Then he maybe got like a bit too nervous after the first death. Definitely very good show though. And yeah, Void is still a no-miss pace, I think. He didn't make it to stage 4 for like the first 30 minutes, but now he's like beast moding.
I'll admit the little challenging part about doing this is like some of these screens are so small to deal with when you're cropping them. There's probably a better way to deal with it, but just on short notice. It's okay. Scores at the top. I'm stupid. Hold up. Sorry, gentlemen. Yeah, I'm totally inserting a fake score here. You know, fake interest. There we go. All right, Void. Thank you for the check to hide your score. See, I was just building suspense, okay? That's why I hit it. I was trying to build suspense. Bap, I'm trying to make the screen bigger, but it's causing a lot of problems. Actually, yeah, no, I don't want to do it because for what I have to do, I'd have to like basically pause the action. I don't want us to miss anything.
Yeah, Void was getting low on bombs, but he triggered like a refill here, so it's all good again. Yeah, coming up on the yellow tanks. The yellow tanks are like very difficult. Kinda like bastards.
Bath, get a magnifying glass. Sorry, one more. Bath, just get a magnifying glass, fellow African. You can fix the screen that way. You know, hold down Control and use your mouse wheel to zoom in. Sorry about the Jamers. I had to deal with a dissenting opinion about my ability to not zoom in.
It's fine. Yeah, he's out of bombs now, so he has to go do some honest dodging.
Okay, so when you're I mean, if you get hit, you get bombs back in this game?
You do get like the meter back here.
Okay.
Yeah, some crazy dodging as well. Oh, that's like one of the shitty deaths. Like one of the dudes was like alive, one of the popcorn dudes, and he like ran into him. That can happen, yeah. Alright.
Okay, if he gets to a transition screen, I'm going to try to quickly make the screen bigger. Was that big blast his bomb, by the way? That quad laser that he fired out? Okay,
yeah, that's a bomb, yeah.
Okay, thought so.
And you can charge it up to make it like stronger. It eats more meter. Okay, let's just bomb it. Yeah, nice. Doesn't have like a lot of health, so you can just bomb it.
Oh wait, no, never
easily.
mind. I don't have time to fix the screen. Okay. No, I thought it was gonna go to a cutscene.
And for the final part of the game, TH3V01D. Starts with all these Alice clones. They're like pretty famous, I'd say.
Okay, so you can just kind of tap dodge this create a
Yeah,
little
you can
bit.
just, this is all just aimed, yeah.
Got it.
But yeah, if you're like a 2-player, you can use like a bomb to like kill all of these clones at once, and I'll keep the chain with like the bomb bug. It's like weird shines there. Now we get these clones with these big duel guys. And these turtles like block your shots, so it can be pretty difficult.
Jeez, Olafante, what a stalker!
Good taste though. Right, final part. And you have all these
quick.
stationary tanks.
Next time I'll talk it out with you. I kind of just did it really fast, and I'm not very good at OBS. So, I'll definitely get some advice from you guys next time. I'm doing this really fast and loose using Twitch Studio Beta, which is possible, but you get janky results like this.
Alright. First phase, this big head. This is kind of pretty unique kind of boss. It has like 5 different like turrets on it, I'd say. I guess you can say. And they all shoot like a different kind of pattern. And the boss like randomly chooses between 2 of these patterns. And in the second phase it chooses 3 patterns to shoot at once. You can see like 3 different overlapping patterns,
Yeah. Wow.
which are like chosen at random.
So you can get some really awful ones.
Yeah, like this big purple wave is probably the worst one.
Oh shoot, it's Grandma.
And there we go. Final boss. Like a big kind of duel. With like a small enemy. Kind of like TLB like. 5 different health bars, 5 different patterns. All pretty difficult. Yeah, first phase is these two different patterns. Second one is like pretty damn random, like the blue balls. Can get blue balled pretty hard there. The other one is not that bad, I'd say.
M's82 asks, Jamers, did you say a haha mech fighter? Mecha fighter?
Hotcha Matcha Fighter. What do you mean? The NMK game.
Oh, Hotcha Mecha Fighter Faxi. That's what Quake Doom Nukem said. By the way, guys, thanks for being supportive about this technical stuff I'm struggling a bit with. Yeah, we'll work on an OBS thing next time, so I'm ready for the next event for you guys, for your viewing pleasure. And I'll be more hyped up on caffeine next time, too. Sorry, gamers, go ahead.
Yeah, I got to the second phase, it was pretty random. Third phase is pretty difficult, because it shoots like these walls. But you have to be like, you have to know like where to go. Make sure you don't get walled. Which can happen there, unfortunately. Yeah, just bomb if in doubt.
When in doubt, bomb, spam it out. Man, that's an annoying pattern. Okay, now is this the infamous bitch slap pat? Yep, the hands. Oh my gosh, that made me nervous seeing that.
Yeah, one thing about this game is that the bombs are like super powerful, so make sure to use them. Yeah, and then the final pattern. In the final pattern, the boss actually like ducks out the screen whenever you're using a bomb, which is funny. Can still hit it like a tiny bit, but he won't be able to like do like the full force of it onto the boss.
Yeah, no, I could definitely tell there's a lot of practice with this pattern. Jeez, weaving between the two styles of hands.
Yeah, and he's doing like the weird.
Sorry?
He's doing like the weirdo method where he's actually like dodging it from below.
Oh wow.
Normally just like go above the boss and stuff.
Oh, is that why people say go above the boss to cheese it or like kind of make it easier? Okay, I get what you're saying.
And that's the usual method, at least.
Yeah.
It's really difficult if you just like at the bottom. Yes, it does like make it go a bit faster, but I don't think it's really worth it, to be honest.
Wow. GG, Void.
Nice. Nice clear.
Void clutched it out. Wow. No, everybody did amazing here. You know, again, having the courage to go up and do it is just rough sometimes, but you guys all did it. Be proud of it.
Yeah, he had like one extra life left as well. Pretty good.
So let's see if I can convince him to come in for a post who might interview if he's interested. Or we'll go to Ultramania for that. Let me ask him if he wants to do that. But no, I really appreciate you talking about all this, Jamers, because there's a lot I don't really understand about this game, and I could barely keep track of what's going on.
It's fine. It's fine. It's always fun to do these things.
Oh, absolutely. I didn't realize how chaotic they are. I cannot wait to see the whatchamacallit, that Super Spider Milk 8-way coming up soon. That's just over the top.
That one is pretty special.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Okay, so he has access to this place. Yeah, I'm waiting for the Void to pop in if he's interested. If he doesn't want to, I'm not going to force him.
Yeah, that spider's probably one of the hardest shmup bosses, probably. If you try to milk him.
Alright, let's go to my chatting background. This is the Shadow of the Beast 2 death screen. If you guys happen to have played Amiga stuff. Alright, but yeah, Void said sure, and he should be in at any moment.
Yeah, interesting thing is that this also came out on PS4 and Switch lately by M2, and they added like an extra through that boss after Miss Gower.
So does this game have multiple loops? Like, does it have an aura loop that you can do if you can, like, no resource, or?
Nah, it's just the one loop. A couple of games that are just like one loop. Pretty,
Okay, so this is just a one and done game. I don't have to sit here and be like, oh man, I'm going to use no resources, get a billion points. Oh, and there he is, the man with the plan, the Void.
For the TLB and the M2 port though.
So Void, it looks like your improvisation skills have definitely paid off on this one.
Oh, for sure. The scoring didn't work out for me at all. I abandoned the tank milking. I just speed killed it.
Yeah, scoring is kind of like falls apart like once you like bomb once in this game.
Yeah. The score stage didn't. I bombed on the boss on the tank, didn't I? I think, and the score stage suffered from that because I lost my. Anyway, I don't even remember what I did.
Yeah, you just did it. You just went and you did it, man. I mean, have you done many kumites before this? Because you're asking me some questions. It was like, oh, I wonder if you have experience doing this before.
Few. I think I have done like 3 so far. Just between friends, with some random games, and also Esprit ones.
So overall, like, how did you feel during that at first? You know, with the 30-minute reset timer.
Awful. I'm really happy that my last run that I reset at actually won, because the other ones were total crap.
Yeah, you're kind of struggling to get like out of stage 3. It seems like in the first 30 minutes.
Yeah, the first two stages are the hardest. Once you get to stage 3, it's fine.
Yeah, and then after just beast mode, like one credit, one try.
Yeah.
Did you feel nervous during this at any points, or did you like? How was it at first? Did you kind of feel like, okay, you know, I'm gonna, you know, just shake off. I'm gonna get off the shakes, or like, did you feel like the whole time, you know, a certain way, or did you feel kind of steady? Because like, you know, there's different moods you can get into during all of this.
I was a bit nervous during that stupid first level, during the plane or the helicopter. I was just trying to just go left and right, destroy those turrets. But I kept thinking like I'm going to run into this bullet right now. Look. And
Yeah, it's always at the beginning. I think it's always you're kind of a bit nervous, but once you like get into the game, that usually like starts to like go away over time.
How long did you?
what-
Oh, sorry, go on.
what about the other players? How they do?
Well,
Crimson
I'm
probably
having
had the
trouble
best run of
remembering
his
because
life.
I was fighting the interface so much that I was having trouble remembering, to be honest. Jamers, did you kind of remember who got where?
Yeah, Crimson got to like stage 4 boss, which is pretty good.
Yeah, Crimson.
yeah.
Crimson was
Had the
looking
best
really
run of his life.
promising. That's right. He got the 5.3 mil before anybody else did, and he was looking really promising. Then it kind of
Yeah,
know,
he
the
was
stuff
in the
out.
he was in the lead for like most of the committee.
But I'm the only one that finished.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, for a person who kind of tilts and even admitted he might be on here tilting if he was on voice, that was nice of him to clutch it out, you know, to even get to that point and like look like he was gonna win there too.
Yeah, it seemed like that for a while.
And so I won overall with score 2. I mean,
Oh yeah, by a significant margin.
I got 19 million. Did anyone get any higher?
Don't think so.
Very
No.
good.
No.
No, nobody had a secret strategy. Oh
I
no,
think you were the one. You were the one that was scoring for the most part. Yeah.
Also, what was your training regimen to get to this point before this happened? Like, did you train like 8 hours a day? You know, 2 hours a day? Were you playing like every other day? Were you playing once a week?
I played 2 days, 2 hours each day, just to learn kind of the basics of boss milking, because I was already clearing the game consistently, you know. But since this is a scoring committee, I had to learn scoring, right? I couldn't just go in and beat the game. So I just looked at videos, looked at the wiki, searched some info, how the scoring works and what to do, and just kind of used a bit of save states for 4 hours, and did it a bunch. And this is the result. It's not very good, but it is what it is. I still kind of improvised until the end.
Nice.
All right. Is there anything you want to say to our wonderful audience before we close the summer relay for the first day?
I hope to see you tomorrow, because there's part 2 tomorrow.
All
And
right.
thanks for watching.
And Jamers, do you have anything you want to add before we close off this wonderful event?
It is just good wins for all you guys, man. Very entertaining, very fun, very good job. And yeah, thanks for having me as well.
Will this be posted to YouTube or?
Oh, absolutely. I'll make sure we have a video that can go around it and people can put in their channels if they like. But no, this will definitely be saved, unless if it gets nuked by Twitch before I can send it off. But I don't think I
because
violated any copyright.
I saw this is sort of an unusual thing to just jump from stream to stream, like raiding. It's not one stream, so how you would gather all of the separate streams and then glue them together?
I'm sure somebody's willing to do that. And I want to give a special thanks to everybody for helping me kind of get the stream to look right on your end, because I have a tinier view than you guys. I'm trying to manipulate things on the go. I want to thank everybody who participated for their courage to do this in front of everybody. Again, I know how stressful this is, and Crimson, special props to you. You know, you might have been considered the underdog in this, and yeah, you know, everybody's got a bit of tilt, but you did clutch it out much further than a lot of people may have expected. That's great.
Yeah, it was awesome.
All right, but with nobody to raid in the STG community, well, actually, we can send you guys off to Buffy. I think one of his guides is helping me beat, what is it, Dimahu with Birthday. Yeah, I'll just raid the only person in the STG Shim-Up channel to help the community. Then I'll get this video going.
Nice.
Okay, but again, thank you everybody. Let's get this raid going. And I genuinely hope you enjoyed this presentation.
Thanks for having me. See ya. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.